Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. So, when we last left our civilization, we were basically working on acquiring the resources we need to build a satellite to start pursuing our victory condition. We are dealing with a bit of unhealthiness from all the cities, and we're about to kind of boost that up more, but unfortunately right now the unhealthiness penalties are so lax that it's basically perfectly fine to almost ignore the fact that it exists at all. So yeah, we're just going to continue on with from where we left off. So let's see, we can either go allow privatization or form entitlement program. What building is this for? Forming around artificial organ replacement. Lift the burden of healthcare. What is this for? Pure advantage. New advancement in tissue fabrication. Regular citizens are interested in upgrading themselves, many are now opting to replace their existing organs with healthier, long-lasting versions. Private industry is forming around artificial organ replacement. This could lift the healthcare from the state. The quality may be difficult to regulate. Alternatively, the colony could declare organ replacement a human right and guarantee free availability to its citizens. So if this is for building, it's not telling me which one. But it's basically the choice between one energy or one science, and I value one science more than one energy. So let's go ahead and do that.
Remember that humanity has already escaped from a disaster of its own making. Before us, no other life on Earth had the wisdom to understand what transpired, or the power to overcome.
Alright, so we are... Okay, yes, thank you. So we're up to our next level of purity, level 8, which is great. We have a unit upgrade that we can do. We can upgrade our armors into lancers. So we can either give them more damage the shorter distance they move, or more damage when attacking. And I'm going to just take the straight 20% damage when attacking. Because I honestly... To me, that's no contest. Especially for an armor, considering what it's supposed to do. Okay, so we need to start building some stuff up here. Let's see, we can get an auto plant to boost the production. Cyto nursery for kind of an all-rounder. Plus food from marsh, but we really don't have any marsh out here. Let's go ahead and get the network built to really kind of boost up our science a bit more. That's 3 science, and yeah, okay, that's what we're going to go with. And what do we have down here? Kind of the same idea. We can finally build our observatory, which is going to give us some more science from our Faraxite, as well as some science in the city. And probably is our best choice at this point. The Institute is a 5% boost on science, but let's get the observatory first, and then go Institute. Okay, so we finished our another terrascape there. We are making a ridiculous amount of energy, so we can more or less terrascape as we please, without really any worry. I'm going to see, though, if I can buy this. We're going to hook up another float zone quarry, just because we can. What do we have here? Trade convoy. These were the ones that were waiting for these guys to finish. These guys are going to keep moving kind of up here to found our city. You need to get working on that mine, because I want that titanium as soon as possible. Oh, would you be willing to enter a cooperation agreement? Yeah, sure, why not? I don't need to go to war with anybody right now. And the happier we keep everybody, the better. Because that means they'll be less likely to declare war on us. Though I have been backstabbed by the AI in this game a couple of times before. It's how I lost my first Apollo game, actually. I thought that I only had to worry about the neighbor on the one border, so I kind of concentrated all my military force there. Then the neighbor came over and kicked my keister because I couldn't do anything to stop them. I learned my lesson that time. Anyway, we're going to set you guys to... We want to start getting jets in every city if we can, though we don't really have the range to rebase anybody here yet. Oh, we can rebase over here. Alright, you guys go there. Okay, speaking of, we can keep building our needle jets, or we can get some water superiority going. I'm going to keep going with the needle jets just because they are so useful in defending cities. What do we got here? We can build some more stuff. Is there any kind of really important buildings I haven't built yet? The clinic is one. That would definitely help take care of our some of our health problems. 3 turns to build for 2 health. I think I'll take that. Where'd it go? Clinic. There it is. You are going to start building a floatstone quarry. Not that we really need any more floatstone. We're up to 24 so far. But, you know, is what it is. You are waiting, as I said, and you are going to start moving up to here. This is grassland, not marsh. Okay. Move up with them as well. So yeah, not... what do we want? Okay, open borders, that's fine. Not too much to say about the strategy just at this point. More or less have to carry on. Not too worried about any of the AI at this point. The only one that might be a bit of an issue eventually is the what are these? The Ark. They could cause us some problems in the future. What's going on here? You must be set to auto explore. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. All right, you're gonna go on to air intercept mode just to keep the city safe. You're waiting a few turns. Let me see. I can either set. Which tile do we want to settle? We can either settle here. Get access 1, 2, 3 to the algae. Is that within this city's access range? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Nope. Okay. So that algae is kind of fair game. The Zenimass would be accessible from there as well, right? 1, 2, 3. If we moved here, it wouldn't really give us... Okay, so we're going to kind of replace this forest with our city. That seems like the best place to found in the area that I want to found in. It means we have to delay one more turn, but it's not really that big of a deal. Australia's taking their sweet time. There we go, up to the Ark. Kind of worried with where these guys have moved. They're definitely kind of encroaching a little closer than I'd like, but oh, that's not my guy, is he? Oh, that was my explorer. All right. Well, that was less than awesome, but oh well, not a big deal. Okay, so we have our building finished over here. Let's go ahead and get the Institute building so we can boost our scientific output even more. And we're going to found an outpost. Trade convoy now can finally do something to our new outpost. Bongani? I think that's right. So we'll send them up there to help grow them a little faster. And you guys go on alert to keep that outpost safe. Now, what happened over here? Okay, you're gonna run away? Nope, you can't run away. You're out of moves, apparently. Alright, well, there goes that explorer, I guess. Not a big deal. We don't really need to explore too much anymore. We more or less know where everything super important to our eventual victory is. 4 more turns until biospheres. That's not horrible, but it's mostly I'm looking for it for the purity affinity bonus. Open borders? Sure, why not? Keep everybody happy with me and right until the point where I rise up and crush everyone. Maybe we should start shooting that Kraken, see if I can't kill him. Oh, wait. Yes, we can move you, so you're going to survive. Because we're going to pull you back this way, get you back onto friendly territory to heal up. And I am... Yeah, this is just a little inland sea with a Kraken. I'm going to start shooting him. Can. Alright, move onto the shoreline. And get set up for next turn. You're going to move over here as well. And get set up for next turn. And hopefully we can take care of that Kraken so we don't have anything wandering around in there when we try to send our workers into it. Alright, what do we want to build over here? Anything else super important? Again, health is still an issue. The recycler is a nice bit of production for not much cost, so we're going to go ahead with that. And that's it for that turn as well. Right, sorry about that, got called away from the computer right as I ended the turn there. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. I'll have to go back and check the footage later. Doesn't look like it though. Where's that explorer that we were sending over here? Where is he? Or did he get killed? Nope, there he is. We'll get you moved over so that we can heal you up. Okay, this guy was a bit of a jerk. Oh, I moved these guys right into miasma because, like, I'm an idiot. But get out of there. I don't suppose you can hit him from where you are, can you? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so you might as well fortify until healed, and we'll wait for him to come back into attack range. Set up for ranged attack. I don't think you guys will be able to hit him from there either. No. In fact, you guys have an even worse shot. Maybe, actually, what we'll do is we'll move you guys out of there. No, don't move the miasma. You dumbasses. Alright, whatever. And then you guys are just going to go move up to here and go on alert. Really not much else we need to do with you. Looks like we got that mine finished. That's great. That's going to hook up some titanium, which we sorely need. Now it's just oil that we need before we can kind of proceed to the next step of our plan to win this one. That siege worm has been moving around there for quite a while. Kind of like him to go away, but is what it is. Okay, so these guys were previously going over to Megan. And I believe I'm going to continue that route because it's a fairly decent one for us. Over you go. We have a trade convoy. Where were you guys going previously? Over to Asraya? Asraya? Yeah, that sounds about right. Is that still the most profitable route to them? 9. Nope, we have a 9 and 8. So that's probably... Yeah, you're going to go here from now on. Build relations over there, as well as get some much-needed energy. And, well, we don't really have much-needed energy problems. We have science issues that we want to take care of. Alright, so that terrascape is done. What can we get you to do? We could... Let me see, you're already connected back to the city. You're not. But that would be quite the roadway to connect you, so I don't think you ever will be, truth be told. What can we build? Or what can we build, I guess? There's not a lot. We have a terrascape over there already. We have some miasma down here. We can go ahead and clear that out. Might as well. Alright, speaking of, let's go ahead and shoot the Kraken. I don't think it can respond, considering where it is. And you might actually be worth leaving in there. So for ranged attack, and shoot the Kraken as well. Gonna take some damage from the miasma, but we can get you healed up after it's dead. Alright, there's some decent damage. I don't think I have any other ranged units, do I? Actually, we do have another Guardian that we could potentially bring into the conflict, but not gonna worry about it too much, actually. You guys are just gonna stay on alert. You are done that mine, so let's get you into the water, and then you can build a oil well over there. And that will be the last bit that we need to finally hook up everything that we need. We'll move these guys up to here, because maybe we can... actually, I could probably move them to this little spit here and get some decent shots on that Kraken. So we'll maybe start... unless they have a shot next turn, we'll start moving them over here. Okay. Unfortunately, things are going to... Okay, so they want a favor for some floatstone, and it's because they're not doing very well, so we're going to accept that, just to get the diplomacy boost. Since, I mean, we're not using all, 24 of our floatstone anyway. We might eventually, but I don't think we will. We have quite a bit of floatstone. Maybe I focused a little bit too hard on it. But then again, I mean, it's not really. We just got a couple of cities with a couple of really good floatstone deposits.
We have forgotten that when nature goes about her work, she sings to herself. Have you heard the song of this world?
Alright.
The arc of civilization stretches from the Indus and Mesopotamia to the edge of this world in a strong and unbroken line.
Anyways, so we have our next level of purity taken care of. We have them back on some friendly land, hopefully. We can... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. You. I want to shoot him. There we go. And missile to the face. And I said, hopefully we can get that Kraken out of there. Get you ready to start setting up our oil. Can I rebase to these guys yet? Doesn't look like it. I don't know if I will be able to. That might even be just a bit too far away. We'll try again when it becomes a full city. For right now, it's going to go into air intercept mode. He's kind of running up there, but he might come back. So I'm going to go ahead and move these guys to where I said I was last time. These guys are going to move up onto the hill, and then at least this way I can get these guys out of the miasma when he moves back. Now, as for production, we still can't do the laser comm satellite because we don't have the petroleum we need yet. We could do the MEM network, but that's not really an issue for me. I'm thinking we just basically keep building needle jets. Actually, we should maybe start building some battle suits. Those are fairly powerful units to have around, but they do cost titanium. I don't want to use too much of that, but if we can have a couple, then at the very least we have them around for defense when we need them eventually. Speaking of, what do we want to build up here? What are our next kind of most important buildings? The ultrasonic fence and the trade depot, I think, are the next two. We'll start with the ultrasonic fence, because without it, the trade depot is useless. Research. We just finished biology. No, sorry, not biology. What did we finish? Biospheres. That's what we finished. Just finished biospheres. Let's see. Could get boreholes, which is a pretty good production. And that gives production from generators. 23 turns to research, though, so not really what I want to go for right now. Really want to start beelining things that are going to boost my purity affinity. And I think the next thing we do is go ahead and get mechatronics so we can get the lev tanks, because lev tanks are actually pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get that on the go. Speaking of, we have upgrades available. We can either do 20% when attacking or 1 movement. We're going to take the when attacking. I mean, these things are just... I have them around to deal a lot of damage. So everything we can do to help that is good. And unfortunately, I have run out of water. Which means my voice is very quickly going to die, because after the live stream yesterday, which I don't know if any of you were there for, but I hope you were, because it was a lot of fun. You know, recording for probably about 2 hours at this point today, my throat is completely and totally dead. Alright, hit him with a rocket. And almost got him. Can I shoot him from here? No. Alright. No. Select the mana core. Thank you. Move him there. Get him ready to do his thing. You move down there and then start healing up so we can get you taken care of. You are, might as well fortify until healed at this point. And hopefully we can, as I said, I want to get that Kraken out of the way, because when we start building in here, we don't want to be interrupted by the Kraken. Let's see. We have observed your military aggression towards our station partners. We've already talked about this. Alright, meant no offense. Because, whatever, I'm not really planning to go after any more stations just at the moment. But yeah, they already bugged me about that. Can they bug you multiple times for the same thing now? I hope not, because that's really dumb. Oh, looks like he's running away, but that's not going to be far enough. Alright, let's go ahead and get this miasma cleared away. And let's finish off this Kraken so that we can start getting our vehicle there healed up. Oh man, he's still not dead. It's a rather resilient bugger, isn't he? You two can skip your turn. What do we need for production over here? We can get the auto plant, which is a nice bit of production right inside the city. We can get the thorium reactor, which is some more energy, which I mean, we're starting to have less of, but we still don't have anything close to a problem there. Institute, actually, I think is our best bet, just to give us that 5% science boost. So let's go ahead with that. 16 turns, so it's a little bit of a long build, but I think it's worth it. You don't get too many things in this game that give you a flat percentage boost to your science output. Your ways are troubling to us. You have cast aside that which makes us essentially human. If you continue in this path, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so there's going to be war between me and the Arc Lady, I think. Which is a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping to get through this one without having to fight her. I mean, I can win, but it's going to draw away resources I'd much rather use elsewhere. Speaking of, can you reach him? Yes, you can. Do some damage here. And off we go. And unless you can reach him, then we're going to have to finish him off with this guy. But that shouldn't be a problem. He still has plenty of health left. And missiles away. And down goes the Kraken. Nice. Alright, you guys can go on alert for now. And let's see. Well, we have some tubers up here we haven't hooked up yet. So let's go ahead and... Nope, not there. To there, please. Thank you. We'll go ahead and hook up those tubers, and that'll provide even more food for the city. Without having to worry too much about setting up expensive terrascapes or trying to set up good places for farms. So we do have a couple more good places for farms as far as that goes. Actually, we have quite a few. As I look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more farms that we could set up, which would be on beneficial terrain. Alright, and what the... Didn't I kill you? Alright, so apparently you can't kill Krakens? Is that what I'm seeing here? It's really irritating. Alright, you're going to fortify until healed. And we're just not going to attack you anymore because apparently there's no point. That's really annoying. Okay, so we have a few covert things here. We stole a bunch of energy from Axiom. We didn't steal any science, but we were not detected, so that's good. And we stole a bunch of science from Madrina, so that's kind of boosted our mechatronics, which is really nice. Now, didn't we have... Yeah, we have a quest that we're trying to do here. Perform a covert operation of 4 intrigue or higher. So that's just kind of what we're trying to build up to. Alright, well, let's go back to here. What can we do? We try to steal the technology, but honestly, I like stealing science better. Just, it's more beneficial because I can direct where it goes. Alright, what can you do? We can steal some science, or we can recruit defectors, build a random military unit. I'm going to go ahead and do some more science. Science? I'm going to steal some science. Some more science stealing. And kind of the same idea over here. I'm just going to go straight science stealing. I don't need money. I have like 5,000 energy. It's ridiculous. What I really need is science. So it looks like that worker is done clearing out the miasma. Siege worm is just not going away. I kind of wish he would. Go back deep underground or just leave. It's not like I've trapped you in there with my borders or anything. I'm delighted by the robust exchange of goods, blah blah blah, so she's happy with us, so... The one thing that might keep us safe from the Arc Lady is the fact that we have so many friends. You want a favor of 3 floatstone? We'll give it to you. Again, we don't really have a use for all the floatstone we have right now, though we will later. That's kind of what I'm building the left tanks for, so that we can actually start utilizing some of it. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and start constructing some of these domes. They're actually, they look pretty good. Plus, they make my city harder to siege, which, you know, might be an issue later on. Yeah, we're gonna just start constructing some domes. Looks like our battle suit is finished, which is nice. Considering where I expect the next war to be, we're gonna send them up here. You are gonna go on alert for now. Oh, hello, we have an alien base here that has sprung up on us. So, let's go ahead and wipe it out, because we don't want one of those close to us. And down they go. No, I wasn't done over there yet. And then we'll just move these guys onto the base to destroy it. Which is not going to make the aliens happy, but I can't tell you how much that upsets me. I can't tell you because it doesn't at all. Let's see, what do we got here? Where were you going before? You were going to Assyria before. Let's maybe send you up into Arc territory to hopefully appease them a little bit. Doesn't really seem... This one gives them less, so we're going to go ahead and send them over to Liberty. Because we're friends with that other lady. We're not friends with the Arc Lady. And we want to fix that. Let's see here. We still can't build that lasercom satellite, but I don't think we're going to be too far away from being able to do so. Let me see. 4 turns. Do we have anything that we could use that's only going to take us 4 turns? No, I've never seen the quest for one of these launch complexes. So let's go ahead and build that. What can we build up here? Probably the trade depot, I think, would be the next smart thing to build. That'll be handy later on. So, yeah, so 4 turns until we hook up that oil. 3 turns until our mechatronics is done. Which means we can start constructing things like the Lev plant, which is a nice bit of production for a moderate cost of floatstone, which, I mean, normally I don't do, but, I mean, we have so much floatstone right now that it's really, it's not worth keeping it around. Without using it on something decent. But either way, I think this is where I am going to call this episode. And, yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching, and so long.